Hello, I'm Matt the Comic Guy. Today I want to do best and worst examples of all of the bad quality of characters. Now one of the biggest examples, now I have a few big examples when it comes to good or bad quality characters. Biggest example being SpongeBob, specifically SpongeBob of Season 4 through the former half of Season 9. And also Total Drama. A big example of that being Courtney. Why? Well, when Courtney first started in the series, I thought she could be a decent enough character in the show until I saw the fact that she was dating a boy that was not fit for her by the first season. By the first and second season, she was dating Duncan. Now, this Duncan character, unfortunately, turned out to be not a nice guy. Now, it turned out that this Duncan character, just like the rest of them, were teenagers. Thus, Chris McClane saying, described that Duncan used to be in juvie. And when I've heard that he's used to be in juvie, it's like, okay, this is not gonna be a nice guy to the start. I don't think Duncan's being bad was affected by Chris McClane. No. Chris McClane himself and all other characters mentioned that Duncan used to be in juvie. Which many of you don't know is where, well, it's a it's a type of jail for kids. When you're a kid, depending on how bad the crime is, you go to juvie. Now, one other example to show he wasn't good for Duncan was not good for the start is the way he treated Harold. He was so mean to Harold that it explains why it makes sense why he had to vote out Courtney. People say it was total nonsense. It's like, no, that's just straight up karma for Duncan. Because Courtney was dating Duncan at that point in that episode. He dated like the worst person to ever date. And I know girls want to date bad boys, but come on. It was right in front of him. I mean, what do you do if you were in Harold's situation and you were constantly being say, kind of being, bullied slash so that someone was constantly being mean to you and they were dating someone that they shouldn't have dated in the first place. For the competition, you definitely switch the votes and actually vote them off. Yes, this actually hurt Duncan, but what he was gonna expect? Also, he does the same thing again to Harold in the second season. And he mentions that it's because he voted up his girl Courtney. It's like, I'm like, no, you just you are doing that again to Harold because it shows you're not a good person to begin with. And again, it shows he's not even a correct fit to dating Courtney. Now, Courtney, what does she do? She gives him a very two-page letter on how to correct his faults if they're ever gonna have a fitting relationship. It's like, okay, that just shows that she is kind of a pretty bad girl herself. I mean, she's just in the previous season try to sneak around and steal stuff along with Duncan. And Courtney thought at first that he was nice until he finally realized that Duncan was not nice. It's like, oh yeah, Courtney, you're dating a bad boy. Of course he's not nice. He's being mean to Harold. And he's not did you. Now, when I saw certain other things of Courtney, there was one episode that really showed what type of character Courtney was. Apparently, she was mad that Harold rolled her off, which again was understandable and was karma for Duncan. Karma for the fact that she dated Duncan in the first place. And then she grabbed a pole and started to hit him with it. It's like, okay, this is not being fair. And it's not even cool. Using a pole to constantly hit someone just because you were voted off does not mean anything to you. It's like, excuse me. And then when they roll it up with Shauna, Harold does might make a correct statement. She will roll up with Shauna in the episode just to spite Harold. And he said, "You just doing that just to spite me." It's like, no kidding. You've been noticing many times that she's been dating the person that's been mean to you, and again, for the last time, was not good to start. Now, how has this been able to not been noticed by certain other YouTubers, not much by other YouTubers, I will never know. Now, one example that's been incorrectly done by a badly done character, badly done characters is the MCU. The MCU has been many times been incorrectly associated with some way, somehow, with, having a poorly done characters. Now, what just happened is that somehow the certain characters, because they have to be examples for badly done characters by general means, not just adaptation characters, they get incorrectly labeled. Like for Elena Bobova, for example. She in the MCU would have been incorrectly labeled as a girl boss. It's like, no, that doesn't match Elena Bobova. It's like, hello, that doesn't match her at all. In the Thunderbolts movie, yes, she tells certain characters in those movies what to do, but only by in certain scenes, not by all of it. I'm not the kind of guy. That's it for now. See you next time for a reaction. Bye.